Good morning, good morning, good morning, my people, my lovely Guyanese people, good morning. For the saints, shalom and blessings. Shalom and blessings. Me two crutches, them I gotta move it and see I gotta move around the place. Cause, like I told you guys before, them broke up my foot, driver man drive in front of me. Me come with motorbike, blam, knocky, broke up my foot. Man pay out the policeman them don't submit the case to the court. Magistrate not order the policeman for going to submit the case to the court. And case get dashed to court. Chevy, good morning, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start off from, from small days, with experiences with small days, and then come right back up here. Now, I grew up in a place named Islington. Islington, if you all go about history of Islington, before they get the Phantom and them man come out and all them things come out, back then was black clothes. And they had certain man in Islington that black clothes used to come for them steady because Islington had a reputation. Islington had a serious reputation. Shalom, sis. Alright, Chevy, soon land. Nice, man. Alright, good. Yes. Islington had a serious reputation. It was honesty. They had a turn. At any any truck come around the turn, and the can't turn up on the turn is a steep turn. And truck used to come with the drinks, bag ration and them things I saw. Ration, not bag ration. Bag peas, rice, sugar and them things I saw coming from anywhere so. Or anywhere from so. From Borby side or from tongue side. And once they see the turn up on the turn there, by the time you blink, all the ration, every drink, everything I saw disappear. All the old folks could tell you about them story back then. This is why Islington is sad. And black clothes them used to raid Islington sad. Get some goons man like Batty. And them man is young thugs. I mean I pick up them thugs But I could remember when Islington was, when you was youth man, you were walking in Islington, you seen policeman chasing a man. So not like instruments black clothes, the Phantom and them used to, and them TSU used to go and listen, a shoot indiscriminately, No. That man used to chase the convict. I could remember telling a man run a convict or a convict go straight up a tree. And they're up in the tree watching at them like this here, just laughing. Yes, Corey, remember them days. Convict run up in the cocoa tree. And up in the trash in the cocoa tree, and them policeman at the bottom of the searching. Black clothes and was searching for the man can't find him. When the guy, the man come no the tree. Laugh, we skinny with it. I remember next time, the man chased another car, the man go up and see this man point to be surround this man house though. Batty do that. Who do Batty real Batty? Batty set up when he landing. And the policeman surround this man house and say, we get you today, get you. Batty makes a half the landing, straight to the backyard, lie down between the them where's call them thing is Edo leaf. Man lie down between them Edo leaf. And the policeman search, can't find him. Now, right next door to Islington, get a place named Enmore. Right? Now, Islington is known for selling two things. For them get to youth style. Them known for sell crack and weed. So, the Islington youths, they must smoke the weed. And the people them from Enmore used to come across and buy the crack. And they want to junk in between us, but they never know there's enough. They want and two of them. And we know them good. So any see we catch them out of hand and so, licks. No thief, man. No thief, man, I know, could have survived in Islington, I know. None. None. As long as you're a thief, catch you and put some licks in you. So them man from Enmore used to come cross in Islington and buy them crack. And when they come cross in Islington, we know it's Indian man living in Enmore because it's predominantly Indian people living in Enmore. Most is Indian, most. And I say most like 99%, not 99, but around 98 or to 95. I say 95% is 95, man. Like, yeah. But 95% of them in Enmore is Indian people. Islington is the same thing. Islington is like 95% of the people living in Islington is black people. Because you get Indian people living in Islington too now. And you get other races too, like Amerindian people live right in Islington too. But them is stories that I grew up, this place I grew up in. Right? And as youth man coming up, you know what I mean? Little man, me old man, can tell you me old man is a black man. He makes it most black, but he gets European inside he too. Right? Because he great-great-grandfather, yeah, which will be me great-great-grandfather, is a European. But you don't know where you come down the line and thing and so. Most of the black come inside the E, right? Shalom, sis, Viola. So, in Islington, me grow up, you know. Me grow up among me family them, you know, and was very fun time we had. Not fun time we had. We used to go up the seawall, catch one set of crab, catch fish, come back home, pile up right to the backyard at Edo leaf. We used to cut Edo leaf up, so you pull it out. You understand? And you peel up and thing and make pile up. Then we might make we little dolly house, play dolly house. When night time come, you know what I mean? You play hide and seek. I don't know as youth man hide and seek as well. When you see you're gonna hide with some girl. But it's a different story. Dolly house is the next thing to carry out to get mommy and daddy and all them things and so. And we had real fun. Real fun. You telling you? For the most part, within the same community I grew up there, looking as, because I know, me old man, mixed with European and black. Me old Jed, she mixed with Chinese, Portuguese and the Indian. So, when me hear reach certain height, I just look like a, hold on, let me say, a Kulibai. Because the word Kuli is an offensive word when you're talking to an Indian person. You gotta know that. Right? It's an offensive word. If you look at an Indian person, you say, hey, he's a Kuli. You got all them feelings because it's a degrading word, a disrespectful word. You understand? It literally means a baggage boy. You understand? But in Islington when we grew up, they used to call me Kuli boy when I grew up. No. Shalom, says Yandria. Tisha guy na you there? Aliyo, you there? Morning. Yeah. So we grew up, everybody grew up in Islington there. Used to call me Kulibai. Hey, Kulibai, what guy na? Kulibai. So those of you who watch the rebroadcast or watching it right now, yes, Indian area saying Kulibai, don't feel no way because this is what used to be called. Right? There's not for disrespect nobody or degrade nobody. Just like this is my story. I am telling. And for the most part, like I tell you, like 90, yeah, Raymond, okay, now soldier. For the most part, I get bare love. But I had one and two black people in between the crew. Them mice watch me with hate in them hard by. Hey, you little coolie, sir. I gonna kill you, little coolie, sir. I mean, me a youth man come, you know, me old man went grow with me. Me old man went somewhere else. He abandoned ship. Yeah, me old jet separate. There's a whole story by themselves. So he do your own thing and thing and so. Desiree, what going on there? Yeah, blessings, my brother, Raymond. You know? So the man watch at me and the man say, little coolie this and done, so. Now youth man no growing up. When I turn teenager now, no much of them try for advantage me as a youth man coming up. Not enough. But they get one, two, right, get in between the crew, try for advantage me. Some of them would catch you, you know, packing your head, packs. But let's across the board. Line you smile. A line you smile and your mouth hot, you want to catch your back, packs. The kid, that's a race. Watch what happen, man. I start grow up now. Remember now, you gotta defend yourself, you know. And bam, I man get wild. I start lying with some man like Joshua. If I know Joshua, the backless man like Nevin Maragon man, warrior king. I tell you, Nevin there, I think Nevin there bachelors right now or something. I know about Nevin there, but Nevin used to live in Golden Grove them time. His mother, June, she passed away. His more soldier. She used to sell food right at Qualifan there. And before then, she used to selling food in Golden Grove, shady thing and so, you know what I mean? And I know Raymond, you know but June and thing, you could remember June. And since score you too, you could remember June. So, Nevin and them man though. But there, sir, good morning. Yeah, Ray. Yeah, Nevin and the man, this warrior man. When youth man coming up and sort man mess from me, I can't handle him because the man more strong than me. Nevin was a man, make say, hey, rest yourself, like David and Case. Licks. Those who I could have beat, me beat. Those who me can't beat because they had some bad man, me run me time, you know. That man like Garfield, Bunbury. Big and strong, but you see Garfield size, but you see Garfield move through partner. Garfield C4. I think it's Bunbury or C4. If you C4. You see when Garfield come to partner, and Garfield was me soldier too before Garfield got foreign. You know if Garfield could remember me up to now because Garfield got foreign lil. Saying Garfield road, she was me, Garfield, Nevin, Joshua, all them bad man. Plus the other girl from Golden Grove named Joanne Jackson. She was a warrior in school, I telling you. War. I mean in the middle of door. So you know it in the middle of door. And them like me still because me a little ruffian. Plus, you know me, I do my thing and so. So I get big now and I get wild. And the same little coolie boy, they start call madman. Because guess what? Nobody can point them thing in my face no more but hey, you little coolie this and little coolie. Say step up. Fight! You gotta beat me. Now, hey, why you start all this story and raise up all them things to see? Them days though, although certain advantages to take, it wasn't like what going on here right now. Them things they say step from since the 60s and all. 62 and them things coming straight down and all. It ease off. You understand? Certain party and more you can go, certain time of the night, you're dead. You can't, man, you're dead. They beat you like heel. So you can't go there. They beat you like heel. You understand? And enough of them man, like I can remember the this man, his name by who was skate, man. I forget this man, I remember this man's name now. Boy. But he was a Borg though. Was a Borg. I forget his name. His name if you hear me right now, man. Hey. He was one of the behind the car and say, hey, let me tell you something as a youth man. Since one day you hear, morning. Let me tell you something as youth man. You gotta represent yourself. Now from that time when he tell me though, remember now, Shalom says, remember now, from that time I had to build up my courage and things, that's alright. But still in between and things, so you say you want to fight. I used to fight. Because me, used to give me boxing and things, but remember now, still yet, you know, you don't get your old man string behind you, man. So you can't do as you please. You can't ramp and, you know what I mean? You gotta move quarterly and, you know what I mean? And I watch me grandmother. My grandmother is a pure Indian. I telling you, pure Indian. When me Apostle and birth here, shalom and blessings. My grandmother, pure Indian. When she dry, she cutlass. She not watch face, you know. It's like she chop you or she broadside you. If she get piece of wood in she hand, it's like she lash and she's pure Indian. You telling you? She don't play. So me watch me grandmother as a warrior. Me say to myself, wait. Me grandmother is a pure Indian and she there between all them black people here. She still, when it comes to truth and right, she start, she mind plain. And when she tell you if you want to do something about it, you do something about it. Long we pass your door there, me grandmother door. Left side and right side of the cutlass and a piece of wood. Plus, not far from there, she had a knife. So whoever want war deaf for God on. War deaf for God on. You understand? Now, I watch it and I see how she war. Plus, I end up turning a warrior and all them things. So bless Yahweh's. Yahweh's rule and Yahweh's way of shaping me and molding me and bringing me to the line, right? I can remember as you get old and things. So remember now, some people in between the crew can still, they still list like me, you know. I can remember the other band, a Rasta band, live in Sophia, named Jesse. Jesse come down as international star, live here with a daughter, right? Jesse was a hustler, right? I ain't gonna talk more about the we hustling and stuff, but Jesse was a hustler. But Jesse did dig me head because here Jesse dig me head. Jesse see that I had me own clique. And I was the leader for me clique. So the man don't know, the man say, hey, soldier, come in. It's only a man with brains can run and get a clique and run them clique and the man turn and say, hey, what now? You see the rest of them with around you there? It's a pack of idiots. And this man, Rasta man tell me this, you know. I say, we're saying, Bedrin. Man say, yeah, they may focusing, but I like how you just focus. And this man starts how he's use them and abuse them and all kind of thing. And these things are hurt me body because remember now, these are people I grew up around, you know. You understand me? Bedrin them I grew up among. People who which fight and make up, fight and make up, fight and make up, fight. Who ice me up, lash me down, who fight me black me out and me lash the head, cuff the face, slap up all kind of thing and still we make up back. So me bedroom them me grow up with, you know. So when this man start attack them thing, they see this thing hurt me body. And I go back and shine one them same so-called bedroom, you telling you? Not knowing this man animosity in the yard for me because what they calling me Kulibai. Put it to your ear, Cornell your ear. You know the man do? He can't, yeah, he addressed me as a Kulibai too. He said use a Kulibai. You know the man tell me, the man say any good Kuli is a dead Kuli. This is the man tell me, you know. Yeah, after you don't shine this man and show this man what a soldier he organ up. A soldier he organ up. Yeah, he telling you, talk about he. Soldier where he organ up and call you on. A Rasta man like he, talking about he. I don't shine this man, tell this man, the man vex. The man, yeah, the man go back and shine E and tell E. But I didn't care. Because I felt hurt knowing that you talking about me bedroom them like this. Eh? Instead of you call me bedroom them and shine them because you get the brains to do it, you don't do that. You call me away now, who get the head, and you want to pull me aside now for like, you know me, I don't know what we trying to do this divide and conquer business, but me had my own clique and I used to run my own clique. You understand? I had my crew that I used to roll with. And I is the leader for the was, and I is. That man say why me go back and be the leader for the clique, but me can't handle that. You understand? But I was the leader for the clique. Used to roll and go all over the place. And anywhere me go with them, it's easy man stepping out the place because me get the belly like that. Then me get nobody can frighten me spirit. Me don't care who you be. You can't even put out a gun out your waist. You can't frighten me spirit. You can't frighten me spirit. You gotta kill me. You can't frighten me and bluff me. But I just pull out gun out the way so they then point in me direction and say, yo, see they say? I say, yo, dog, I just eat for breakfast and lunch. All you gotta do is laugh and put them back in the waist and galang the way. You see? That's all you gotta do. Now, why you talking all them nice stories, you see? Because I want y'all understand where I grew up, man. How I grew up. You know what I mean? And how living within each other, how it has been nice. If you forget about certain things. But here, I remember warring with people. And other daughters come and say, hey, you know what? Oh, I don't worry about now. My lashy be me head. So you got lashy back now. But this lash this man give me this thing freaking me a little bit, right? So I had to build up the courage now for lash this man back by. This thing take me long, but she said, don't worry though. That's a Pepsi me I tell me, girl, you know. Yeah, bunny tomorrow. This girl Pepsi me all the time and she coaxes me and the girl say, hey, why the piece of wood down there? And it makes her draw the wood, it makes her lash the head by and run. But the man fast, the man catch me. When the man catch me, she snatch it, makes her lash it down. And the war continue, you know. He was the same man I end up running out the guy, you know. Now send away Kayan. They call him Happy Buy. If you ask about Happy Buy, and as in turn, they will tell you, burn up a man with a big mad porridge. Burn a big mad porridge. But I run that until he move out. I'm rather to send you away to Kayan. Every time I see bottle, brick, wood. Bottle, brick, wood. Every time. Plus he used to left me home deliberately and go road for look for you by. Because he was one of them who bring up about 19 or 18 men for fight me. For burn me players down. I used to dip on a dam for cultivate the dam and things. So as youth might try now anything for make it, you know. Because me know me went far in school. I dropped out of school. Plus, you know, I couldn't read. No right. So I was thinking about farming life. Paul, you there, boy? Paul and Juice here. I was thinking about farming life and them things and so for try to make it to some way. And them all come up against me. Now, the beautiful part about way party there right now, as a man, bless Yahweh for this. Me can't brag and boast in me for this. For everything that going on inside of me, Yahweh is to be praised. Yahweh is praised for this. Them can come after me for me life I don't care. Or one time you can't kill me. You can't kill me 2 times. One time you can't kill me. So me don't get time with them. You can don't like what I gotta say, I don't care. Because what I would be saying or what I do say is not truth. Lie. Sorry. It's not lie. You understand? It's not lie. It's facts. Some of it is extrapolation based on historical events that pass. Like, for instance, if you see a man do certain things, and you look in the past and you see another man did those same things, you can tell what's the end result of that. So there's what's called an extrapolation or an assumption based on current events. Based on what's going on right now, you can project in the future what this person going to do. Like for instance, right? If you see a youth man, like, always picking fight. They get 1 or 2 exceptional cases because I know a youth man right now. I forget his real name, but we grew up together. But his Auntie Monica's son, a little youth man, disgusting like a, when I say disgusting, disgusting. Now the youth man get his own business. The man get his own home. I feel he married to the girl. I may not be married to the girl, but the man doing well for himself. And the man is an exceptional case because none of you don't believe this man would have become this person. But most youth man that you see, you grow up among, them always in a fight, them always in a row, them always in a problem, them always thieving somebody thing you don't know based on their actions and what you would have seen before. You understand? You know that here what happened. Them man they say, that man future they say dull. So even then, Kiola your hand, Shalom says, that man they say, no, well, here what, no, based on what you see before and what you see now, you know to yourself, say, hey, that man is say future dull. So sometimes you know you just gotta do, you just gotta call them youth man, you just gotta get chat with them. Sometimes it be resistance to where you gotta send them is going, like if you can't give them no advice. Them is going so, but you gotta call them still, you know what I mean? Show them, say, hey, youth, like there's something. I saw other people do just what you're doing there and them results better. Them end results better. And you show them the people, call them name and say, look the one you see. The one the same thing he used to do when he was a youth man. You know, you're going to ask it for yourself if you don't believe me. You understand? Show them. Because here what I'm telling you, show them and bring them away from the world. Them is the same youth, man. That when you work hard for what you gotta get. Shalom, shalom, says K. When you work hard for what you gotta get, them is the same youth, man. Go come by you and look for it. Them man come by you thinking to themselves, you know what, you doing better than me. I gonna get what you gotta get. I gonna take from you what I gotta get, because like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. When a dog hungry, he know about the food, then he go right there for it. Right there, you can go for it. You understand? Not for we don't know what going on we own in people home. We don't know what going on in people home. We don't know. You understand? Oh shucks, by Ghana president to sell at Golden Grove front there. I forget his name. Ganam, Blanam, we name by oh I remember Ghana president. But this is man. This is man when you can remember my Mark Bench Cup. They get charged with treason when Bino, I think it's Bino or some Bino from Linden, and Mark the man they creating a stench because people doing real terrible body. And the man invade the president's office and the man run away. That was the man going the presidency to show back, so the man going to the presidency, the president get when they make some blood one shot in the foot. They call him out one day president. Watch. That is story we just watch and laugh about it, because there is days we know what. And here that was kind of like fun to us in the sense of you get a belly to do them things, because you know what I mean. Kingsland, yeah man, you here. You get a belly to do certain things, and when people around you do the more belly thing, you know what I mean? It's ratings. You say like, what? Smart, they get more belly by the man jump in the president's seat. One day president by, I forget his name by. But anyway, them two man was good, nice I told. I could remember, same boy man as I told. He telling you Uncle Paul had nice pomegranate by. And if you know what's pomegranate body, pomegranate, most Hindus was use pomegranate in them festival. I can't remember what kind of Hindu festival them is use it for. But them is using in them Hindu festival, them in them Hindu Jandi or walk away whatever it's called them, right? They know the thing fully. But we used to them is pale and safe. We used to make some crack Uncle Pa pale and safe and go inside and pick pomegranate. Kind of youth man, you're hungry, there's a TV we know about. And a day, say Borman. But actually the story, Borman push here through the pale and so. And all he feel is a black bucket makes a flat eye. Borman pull back so run. If you see speed, I tell you. That is the kind of things that we used to do as youth man. And we used to have fun as youth man doing them things. When you see your neighbor, watch. We had a guinea tree in the yard. And my grandmother is not me grandmother. It's my stepfather mother. But he still says my grandmother because that's how we grew. My grandmother is a serious man. Until our line. Until our line used to watching in the tree. When you see night time come, I myself TV from the old guinea tree. Me and my old crew, because here what we used to do. We tea from we tree, tea from the neighbor tree, tea from all the other neighbor tree, dung tree, raiding dung tree. Guinea tree raiding that, coconut tree raiding that. When night time comes, sometimes I could remember one night, say Uncle Paul coconut tree. There's a soldier named Butters. Butters come down Hazington. And Butters is a bad man for climb tree, boy. Is Butters or the other one? Is Butters or the other one Alan? If he's Alan or Butters, one of them man, boy, can't mess with one of them man. If he Butters was the one to peel coke, no. Butters used to peel coke, not with the teeth. With teeth. Right? We down in the tree, and the man gone up in the tree. Is that the Butters or the other one? The Alan of the name. And coconut, night time, you know. We catching coconut downstairs on the bottom of the tree. In a bag. Why watch? Ladies, watch. We grow up here sometimes. But here I tell you all them things they say. If I didn't grow up in that environment for toughen me, I want to know about certain things. I want to get certain courage. You understand? And when I talk about me being this way and I bless your faith, being mixed up, I mean, right? I bless your faith. They get all form of discrimination in this country. They get discrimination against the classes. They get discrimination against the genders. And when I say gender, I talking about women. Me not talk about them alphabet gang. Because me don't rate none alphabet nobody. I don't have no regard to none of y'all. Because it always fret me with the alphabet people. Y'all just want to come and discriminate against us. But when we discriminate against Ayo calling it a stench. I have a right not to like you. Just because you have a right not to like my ideas or like me. That's my right. Brother Brent, shalom, good morning. Shalom, good morning, soldier. What going on? What's up? You understand? So, yeah, puppy. So, I get right down with gender. They get discrimination against women and children. Because most mothers that are single mothers, they feel the squeeze. They get discrimination against class, meaning that for the 51% of people that live in that beneath the margin line, the poverty margin line, they don't get justice in this country like that unless they know somebody that knows somebody. You understand? They get discrimination against race. You understand? Of all the discrimination they get, let me tell you who fall in the category of R3. The black fall in the category of the discrimination against race, the discrimination against class, and the discrimination against women and children. You know what I'm telling you? There are some Indian people fall in the category of the discrimination against the class, but not against them here. But they fall in the category also as discrimination against women and children. You understand? Why are you raising all these things and telling you all these things? It's my personal belief. It's my personal belief, right? That unity breeds strength. It's my personal belief that unity breeds strength. I want to bring out something and show you, Ali. And how I know unity breeds strength is from some simple example. Now, you here, Alvin, you here? Good morning, good morning. Now, this is me example of unity breeds strength. If I take one pointer, and I also for sweep this yard, I sweep a part of this man, I have to happy the clutch and do a thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, please give it a shake it up on the table and the table in all the solid. If I try to sweep me yard with one pointer, I can't make it. If I sweep it couple more pointer, I'm going to do a fine thing here, but I can't, you know what I mean, do much. If I sweep at half of the broom, I'm going to do a little bit more. But still can't do that much in the much time that I can do. But if I get the whole broom, this broom here. You know what I mean? I could sweep. And this is unity because what? Individual painter come together for make a whole broom. You understand? No. I remember growing up I grew up about a year and something in between me and your family them. And I used to hear some nice tune like Me Sinsila, Me Pianita. Me know the language proper, so me sing always song to me, there's me sing it, right? Me Janna Inesinum. And then you hear tune like Kuch Kuch Hare. You muskadahe, dil me na jane kya, sopiniritahe. You know, is it as a man? Yeah, Alvin, I know what you're saying, but we gotta do something about it. Yeah, buddy, we gotta reach out to one another, and you know what I mean? Let me start protect each other, man. I talking about the grassroots people, them, you know? Let me grassroots people start looking for one another, buddy. Grassroots. I don't care what complexion you be. I don't care what the Indian party is doing to you. I don't care what the black party has done to you. The grassroots people, them. We gotta come together. I these gotta come together. How we gotta make them done? Not them. It's how these struggle. How we struggle. We struggle. It's our struggle. Not them. Because I could tell you, they get the black leaders and they get the Indian leaders them. Both of them living nice. But it's we with the bottom here that can get the money, the cargage, for do what we gotta do by us. You understand? March here, morning, shalom, sis. We gotta do what we gotta do by us. And as a mixed race man, I telling you, when you could enjoy both parts of the side of the culture. And as a mixed country, you could enjoy both sides of the culture. You're going to get one or two people in between and still get them enshrined hating them for some stupid reason. Them is the people when you see them doing them stupidness, call them to hard, and if you could put some lash on them, put them to lash on them, man. You understand? Don't watch no Indian body, no Indian person can watch in your face and call you hungry belly. Cuff them out. No black person can take no advantage from no Indian person. Lash. Done with the stubbornness. Done with that. Because I'm going to tell you, soldiers, this whole divide and conquer business, Ral, you there. This whole divide and conquer story is a white man agenda, the neo-colonizers agenda. Remember now when I say white man, no, me mean all white man. I talk about the majority of the white people them that running the show. You understand? They therefore divide and conquer we. That's what they therefore do all the time. They are doing it to the politicians. They are doing it through the politician to us. Because I could tell you, you feel if these white boys, these neo-colonizers, these white people that bent on raping our rich land, places like Guyana and Africa and these places and so forth, you feel these banners really want us to unite? They can't do that? You feel they can't do that? Let me show you something. When Norton they run to Sarah and Lynch and the crew, the crew white people with them mad with them. When they run to them for complain against the PPP, why the same Sarah and Lynch that was up, the same PPP, didn't turn and say, hey, what now as a mediator? Because this is what I would do. If I know to myself, say, listen, they get two people in me family, or they get two people always warring around the place and causing a problem between them children, and it's spilling off bad for the children, I would have called the two individuals together and say, listen man, y'all look and see what y'all doing to your children. Y'all look and see what y'all doing to your children. Please share the live, let the information pass, please, thank you very much. I would have called them and say, look what y'all doing to your children. Y'all gotta stop this thing. Sarah and Lynch and the rest of white clowns them, or the white devils them, the ones them that, the neo-colonizers them, those people could have pulled Norton together, along with the people together and say, listen, y'all sit down here, and Dawson, you here? Good morning, good morning. Shalom, shalom, shalom. They could have pulled them together. Them white man is could have pull them together and say, hey, for the sake of the people them in the country, yeah, come and sit down on this table here. We gonna be the arbitrators. Arbitrators call them. I think this arbitrators is call them. If I pronounce the word wrong, please excuse me. But them gonna be the mediators them. Let me use a simpler word I'm familiar with. Instead of using fancy word that I'm familiar with and sound like somebody except with the part I had to do something but I can't forget it. I was president. I could laugh here, he's not president. I could afford for me dunce in a level and my level of ignorance, which will be classified as a part of dunceness. It is understandable because I am learning. I ain't no president. And I'm certain that if 2-3 months from now, I became the president of this country here, I would have persons around me teaching me how to speak properly, especially when I got to address a nation. If I got to pull up a speech, I would have somebody read the speech to me. I would read it over myself and over and over and over. So when I go on stage, I must sound eloquent. I may be ignorant like a rant. So they might read the whole speech and maybe know what it means, but we must sound eloquent. But anyway, y'all feel these neo-colonizers them gonna step in and say, Biden, even the black caucus that mashing up or run down the PP the other day, even them, you feel like gonna do something like that? Right much, listen, them people they say making y'all a clown, you know, or they want to make we a clown, not they making. They want to make we a clown, but we ain't no clown. You understand? Yeah, Dawson. They ain't no friends. The same black caucus there. Yeah, we telling you. You check and see in America if them is defending black people in America. Yeah, check for yourself, buddy. You know what black people in America get disadvantage when you watching the news. I share, listen, if y'all really following what I share, buddy, I sharing things with y'all for expose all the level of nastiness that going wrong. George Stud, you're here, sir. Good morning. Them same man right in America don't look after the own black people in America. So you see them bombing, the bombasting the PvP. It's because here with the game they want to play. This is the game they want to play. I try to get the right example of how, but I feel you're going to understand when I say it because I'm going to just say it. Right? Please share the live, please. I'm going to just say it. Here with these banners want to do, the same America, the West. They want, when one party come in, the party must also for do things to please them. Right? And then when the party now, time near for end, then promoting the other party because the other party now go also for do something for them. It's like this here, right? I could only give you an example. It's like this here. It's like a girl, she pretty. She very beautiful. You know what I mean? She get she nice curves. She get a whopping tears. So pow! You know what I mean? She get two nice breasts and things, so nice lips and nice smiling cheeks and things. So when she walking, all the man watching position saying, what? Baby, proper. You know what I mean? No. They get two man that interested in she. So guess what she gonna do? Guess what the game she gonna play now? She want like play no sort of rush game. She want to get the most benefits. So she gonna date one man now. She gonna date this man, right? And she gonna allow the other man for just a tackling ship on the side. Fraser Rose, you're here. Gregory, you're here. Good morning. Please share the live, people. So she gonna date this one man, right? And she gonna still allow the other man for tackle ship on the side. So when the man tackling ship on the side now, she gonna let the man do it right in front of the other one. So the other one now and get jealous and say, hey, you know what? Remember now, these two men are like the opposition and the government. And this woman is like the West, the neo-colonizers, right? So when this man, she when the man tackle shit in front of the other one get jealous. Man say, he can't do this for you. Buy she car. So she can get the car. Alright. Then after you buy the car and things, so the other one they're watching the man, gonna start pelt more eye tackle. And then she gonna create some sort of story with this man. Cause she don't get a car now, no. She gonna create a story with this man. Me a time with you, me like how you treating me. Blam blam blam, and give him a chance. And she give the other man a chance. So when she give the other man a chance though, when he come in the picture now, here she gonna turn and tell you, hey, you see me the one by me? The one by me? A car. You gotta do better than that if you want to stay up on this store for, because at the end of the day, so we get rid of E. I can't get rid of you. Y'all listen to what he's saying, please. Please share the life, please share the life, please share the life. Remember, this woman here is like the Neo-colonizers, the white man, the West. And these two men are like the PPP and the opposition. Right? More specifically, Norton. Because he doing what he gotta do and the people them that the wrong he. Because not everybody supporting Norton's agenda, no. No, y'all get us straight. Anyway, so when this other man come, the man will say, well, you haven't your friend, you buy your car, I gonna buy your house. Bam, he gonna buy the house. When he buy the house, she then a house, she get a car now, she get a house. You understand? And the other man seen that the man still like she because the man don't calculate it. Wow, this girl is a power girl. You gotta get to this girl. You understand? All the while this man, none of them is seeing that this girl using both of them. Them is seeing no that this girl using both of them. None of them is seeing no. Anyway. Bam. She pick a story with the one by she the house. Me a time with you, me able to say and give the other one a chance. So when the other one come on turf now, you to buy a car, but you see he buy a whole house. And he gonna say, oh, and here, if you do better than he, you come have the turf. None of me want to lose she, you know. He know that on turf back again now, and he want to lose she. So you say, hey, up now. I gonna buy another house, plus I buy another car. And you're gonna take that the car now, you put it into business. And you take that house and you're gonna rent it out. All the while, the Neo-colonizer, which is the same girl that is the representation in this whole story, making money off of both of them and the two of them losing. All the while, both of these banners say now, probably get children and them children starve and hunger. Because they may get time with them children, they want with any skirt, they want visa. It sound familiar? They want to be friends with the rich and the elites. It sound familiar? They want possession. Y'all ever read the book about Things Fall Apart? There's a good book, must read it. Written by an African man about the Igbo people that Britain slaughter, not directly the slaughter, but they give Nigeria guns and ammunition. And because they give Nigeria the guns and ammunition for go after the Igbo people because they wanted to put the Igbo people under Nigeria and call all the Nigerians. The people said, no, we are not part of Nigeria. We want our own independence. The Brits, under the same Elizabeth there, the witch, and she died. You telling you? Slaughter over 5 million Igbo people. 5 million Igbo people. Listen, when you say talking certain things, Canon, you hear morning. When it's Conan, Conan. When I talk certain things because I know certain things. Read the book, Things Fall Apart. It's an easy read, it's not a hard read. It's an easy read. Just like this girl, I'm just using them two man, they say, because she is a person. Whenever they come on turf, they got outshine the other one. Whenever they come on turf, they got outshine the other one. Blessings going on. They got outshine the other one. Please share the life, people. You understand? So because the two of them got always trying for show them best, you understand, for outshine the other one. If them people is to get children, them children getting neglect. If they get a mother that ain't doing well, the mother getting neglect. If they get sisters and brothers are struggling, them brothers and sisters getting neglect because what they want please she. They want visa, they want them between your foot. You understand? They want the kochi. You understand? What the man call the thing what? What? The African business. You understand? According to one soldier, the man say, he does work whole week, construction work, and when he go home, soon as auntie flex African business, so, whew, man see your whole salary, that's your blood, African business. Same thing, they want visa. They want to be associated with what? The white man, then because the white man get it. But they don't realize how the white man get it. The white man robbing other people to get it. Using other people that get narrow thinking to get it. Plus the white man said, the white man is going to get dirt on you. You remember that story with Raja Khan? And Raja Khan got jail and Raja Khan's sentence breakdown. Why? Because Raja Khan had to talk certain things. And who he was talking about? It's the party that was ruling all the time. You remember how much of drugs used to pass through? Tons of drugs used to pass through Guyana. They get submarine to find out of the place and so. Remember the house of Bundong somewhere up the East Coast there? Y'all remember these things? With them two people inside because a drug related story. You remember it's under the people. Jack Dio specifically watch. Almost 1,500 people dead due to war. The same drug related crimes. Y'all remember these things? Drug related crimes, buddy. A lot of people that is struggling start making big in life because of them same cocaines coming in. Because why? If y'all forget Guyana, the next to Venezuela. And Venezuela, the next to Colombia. You understand? And Colombia producing all the cocaine right there, buddy. Colombia get the plant. The is what kind of plant the name? The poppy plant or the opium plant? We forget this poppy plant. I forget the plant name, man. But I know the process with them is do though. They must pick this, they pick up the leaf, and they must get a grass cutting machine, put the leaf, that's back strong a little square thing, and pile up one set of leaf inside there, and they get a grass cutting machine and they mix it and chop them leaf up. Fine. And throw it in a barrel. Throw gas and throw all kind of fancy thing. And next thing you know, shalom, Sister V. Throw gas and extract the cocaine and so the man get the plant enough in Colombia. So the cocaine coming from Colombia, passing through Venezuela, coming down Guyana and then shipping off and go other places. You understand? So enough of these banners in a yard A and a Guyana A, them earning drugs. You understand? Them earning drugs. So when Raja Khan get collect, he had to say certain things because he know what is going on, and his name was the reason why he was arrested because of drugs and gun. So if he didn't say certain things, his sentence will reduce, and they're gonna be there walking in Guyana free. They ain't Guyana free now. You understand? But the next story by itself. But the white man does do these things, collect dirt on you. You know they say information is power? But here a white man say that is more powerful than information. People. Because if you get the information about the people them and you could expose them, you own them same people. Y'all know about the story when certain people, I ain't gonna call them name. Them was, them used to teach at UG. Y'all know them story though. And we used to happen there, them little guys used to go flex them now and if you get past. Y'all know them story though. The white man get dirt on all of them. So they got bunks to the white man tune. That's why I prefer Simone Brooms to go there. There's one. Because I know to myself that certain things she go look for the people is the first thing. And she get the belly for stand up. It's the first thing. Second thing, Apostle Nigel Eliakim got to turn president for this country eventually, for this country a switch. Apostle Nigel Eliakim got to turn president for this country a switch. Because as much as Simone could do what she gotta do, Apostle is the man that could do the rest. They're gonna fill up the real hard on because you get certain people gotta be account. They gotta give account. They gotta give account. Yeah, bro. They got to give account for the misappropriation or abuse of use of resources. The abuse of resources or misuse of resources. You understand? They got to give account. They got to. You guys hear not me start anything about these things where they gotta give account for these things? I'm asking you a question, man. Who were the people that was on the front line when a little girl get raped? Allegedly by Daramlal. Who were the people on the front line? Who? If y'all could remember good, they had some key figures there that were absent. The mouth was zipped. They may say a word. No, me gotta tell you who that was not there. I don't know. Because this was something that was plastered all around Guyana, all around the world. And y'all saw for yourself. Please share the light, my people. I want the message to get out. Get out. Why would the white man say me, brother? I try to understand his way, ask me that, bro, but the white man, I know, probably I didn't understand the flush. Sorry, brother, but if you could restructure the question, I help out there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but the same story, correct. Correct is right. Correct is right. Here the man asks the question, correct is right. Now even the white man them come out and condemn the you remember that? Thanks, brother. Now even the white man them come out and condemn that. You remember the story? Do you guys remember the story? Because if y'all know, in America, for a year, and listen, when I give y'all this information, please, don't be lazy. Go and do your research. Please, do your research. Right in America, for a year, 65 to 85,000 children go missing. And the studies show that these children, when they're missing, it's about 2 years they get to live because they are sold into being sacrificed and sexual slavery. Children. So the white man them can't say something because they just embrace the nastiness in them own tongue. You understand? Sure, when you're here. Greetings, bro. That's why you're here. Greetings. We share the life. You understand? Not even the white man spoke about it. Yeah, look carefully, you know. Look, listen. Whenever you want to learn a lesson from something, you gotta see what the lesson is saying, or what the instructor is saying, or what is presented to you, and what is not presented to you. So you can do a form analysis of what is really going on. You understand? You can know well here, hey, if three of we stand up and say, no, here, hold on, let me break it down, let me go back, let me step back a little bit, right? 5 of us walking, right, together. 5 of us walking together. Good morning there, sir. 5 of us walking together, right? And the 5 of us that walking together, we saw somebody getting robbed, right? But 3 of us start make a stench. Remember the people getting robbed and it's gunplay and all these things going on. We get gun. But we start, three of us start make a stench and two turn and all by one day by shoot him out by 11 people now it's. From the same example, I'm gonna tell you the three that make the stench, where they stand up for, and the two that say shut him out, shut him out, where they stand for. It's either they endorse it's a song for the old you slave in sufferation. Maybe don't get the words right. It's a ghetto people song only meant what? But it's a song for the whole you slave in sufferation. I could remember the part though. But anyway, you know from that simple example, based upon the three that say, hey, creating a stench, and the two that say, no, word though. Just the same way, when that little girl was allegedly raped by the Ramlal, and only using this word allegedly, because Allah, but on my personal behalf, I believe what the girl said and it's true. Me talking about the video we should make afterwards. I believe what she says is true. This is my personal belief. You understand me? Look again. Jack Dio that's so vocal. Did you hear me say anything about it? The same Norton. Did you hear me say anything about it? Alright then, there's just two of them I call. The rest of them, they get enough of them in there. Enough of them, buddy. Enough. The mouth zip. Why? Why are their mouths? Why? Why is it that I could come out and talk certain things and highlight the contradiction of law on both sides? Why is it I could do it and other people could do it, but you find that the majority can't? Why? Those are things that will tell you what they stand for and what they're against. Some people put in this thing in front like fear. Oh, I fear discrimination. I fear this. But when you check beyond them discrimination apart, now you could see that is something else going on being though. Something else going on being though. You gotta dig and see what's going on. It could be a matter of selfishness. It could be fear. It could be. It could be a matter of self-centeredness. It could be that, you know what? They realize, because there could be one of you too. They could realize, hey, Alex. Or is it Alex? Alex or Alex? Boom. You're here, morning. Please share the life. It could be like this too. Imagine you get some children. Not your children, not your children, because me know what people and children. Me not get no children part, no. And them not hear me talk to them. And the belt lie down there. No. The good book say, spare run, you spoil the child. And love inside of me can't see me child or children going the wrong way. No. If I clap the butt with a piece of belt, they would not die. The only thing they're going to learn is here, what now. That thing with daddy trying to talk to me about is something good for me. You understand? So, I will get on the line. I will branch off on the line there. Try to remember it's what we're talking about just now before I branch off the line. But I'm going to try to remember just now. Probably no, but it got to be a reason why I forget them. But generally, it was saying though. Oh, it's based on what's going on with them, right? Oh yes, they see. They get some people, right? They recognize that they have been talking to a friend for years. And they're showing this friend banner. Listen. The way you're doing there, it will only break you down. The way you're doing there, go only mash up. And they're going to get some other people that hearing the other people talking to them same people for years and telling them, hey, that what you doing there? Go only mash you up. That what you doing there? Go only break it down. So the person who doing the talking and the person who hearing the talking get conclusion in the mind and say, you know what? Imagine, I talking to this person so long and I'm not here. And the other person listen and say, this man talking or this woman talking to this person so long and I'm not here. I best me let them feel. And let me just watch it for myself and my own. It could be that too. Because trust me, sometimes when you see I come and bring certain information out here and I talk certain things, and I get the reaction from some people out here, it is be amazing for know to myself, say, here, the evidence is out there. The evidence is clear. Look what they did to Patrice Lumumba. Look what the American did. America, the US did to Patrice Lumumba. That man was fighting for a united Africa. Look what they do with Gaddafi. Fighting for united Africa. And many other more powerful black leaders. Look what they do to Martin Luther King Jr. Look what they do to Malcolm X. Why they did this thing? Why they did that? Why? I remember Malcolm's story. Malcolm's story was the white man, Malcolm organized this rally. I think it's about a week before or something like that. Or a couple weeks before he organized it. So the white man collect some of the black brothers them and give them gun and money. Yes, this is what happened. This is what the white man did. The neo-colonizers, people them who want to see you living oppressional days of your life. And they go up in the roof and they set up their weapon up in the roof there and stake out in the roof. And at the night of the meeting, when them brothers at the bottom there fire their weapon, listen, the way telling you about it out there. When the same black brothers that come against Malcolm X fire the weapon from at the bottom, it was blanks. And the shots that killed Malcolm came from the top, the roof. The roof it came from. When they did the autopsy, they showed the projection of the shot that killed Malcolm came from the roof, from up top. Not from down there. Not from down there, from top. This is what it showed. You understand what I'm telling y'all? These are the mentality of the neo-colonizers. These people are pulling these banners string. So when you see these banners running to them and complaining to them, it's because just like the story with the girl is really doing. They're going to give them a 5 years. And then they're going to skip to the other one. Please share the live, guys. Then I'm going to give them a 5 years and then they'll skip to the other one. Because at the end of the day, yes, it's scoring. At the end of the day, they want the other one outshine the one before. And the other one outshine the one before. You remember when Granger got into power? You remember when Granger got into power is a white man intervened in the two? Y'all forget it, right? Y'all forget it was a white man that intervened. The white man intervened and Granger got into power. And what Trotman do? Yeah, Brent, yeah, brother Brent. What Trotman did? Signed 2 agreements or contracts. Not a big contract, but 2 agreements. Or else call them, they gotta be subcontract you call them, no? I think so. Signed 2 without no ring fencing. Then the same white man them now tell Granger get out or else he gonna kill you. Granger know history good to know. Granger is a historian. I read one of Granger books that he would have published in UG. Powerful information. Listen. I can't emphasize how much reading Reading is fundamental. That is how a young man at the age of 18, 19 that couldn't read, much less write, could bring all of this information and give it to y'all. Because reading is fundamental. And bless Yahweh, all praises to Yahweh for what he has done with my life. I can't take the praise for that in no way. Yahweh did it for me. And because he I could do that. Nobody, I can't praise myself and not say, well, oh, I a bright man by myself. Oh yeah, and no. No. Yahweh be praised. Yahweh be praised. Yahweh be praised. Because he handed me over to Yeshua. And when the time come, he called me to the fore. Through his spirit. You understand? Granger is a historian. Granger know what them do to Patrice Lumumba and many other black leaders before. So when he hear assassination, run. Then bring PPP in power now. I'm showing y'all, you know. I'm showing y'all. Now the same white man talking against the PPP. And they want to bring Norton to power now. And then by the time Norton ending done, they're going to attack against Norton and they're going to bring back PPP to power. All the while, the Guyanese people punishing and struggling. All the while, Guyana is so rich. Per capita, the highest per capita in the world. And it's going to go so high now that we're going to be like, I think one statistic has it as 12 times higher than any other in the world per capita. Why per capita? Because we got a little bit people, so the amount of money we gaining, you understand, is enough for help all Guyanese. But yet still, 51% of the people that are living beneath the poverty line. Because the white man ain't want the people them get the power. Because they know if the people get the power, the politicians them can't do the white man's bidding, the neo-colonizers bidding. They know that. You understand? They know that. This one the reason why they told this party here, bring in the Venezuelans, because like I told you guys before, they put Zelensky into presidency 2014. The white man did that to know. More specifically, the US. When Zelensky go into power, they get people that living right in Ukraine that belongs to Russia. 2 provinces belongs to Russia. Right in Ukraine. The people that make vote that they are Russian. Mark, you here? Good morning. Shaquille, you here? Good morning, soldiers. You understand? Please share the life, people. Please share the life. So when Zelensky now go into power, Zelensky start bombing and people they say, why? Because my personal belief is that America know when they do that, they got cause a reaction from who? From Vladimir. And then they want to use, not they want to use Zelensky, they were using they are using Zelensky to pull into NATO so they can go into Ukraine and create a war against Russia. Why they want to create a war against Russia? Because they know Russia and China and a couple other countries like North Korea, they know these countries here can block their agenda, the new world order. They can block their new world order is that there must be a discrepancy between the rich elites and the poor. They must get all the guns. And the poor mustn't get nothing. So when they find the guns of the poor, so, it's either you obey or you're dead. And we don't know how much cowards there on earth. Enough cowards, plenty. Them plenty. Cowards in a drove on earth. You understand? I average was about 90% of the earth is a bunch of cowards. I average. So you don't know when them same rich elites are, find them going in the direction. So I hear what them doing. They're creating artificial intelligence with robots. So them same soldiers we see they get in the army right now, them ain't gonna get used to them no more just now. They're gonna start slacking them off. You see they send them to war, go let them go dead. Because they're gonna replace all them with the robots. And guess who got the programming the robots? Those same rich elites. Greetings, Mark. Those same rich elites in the program. Remember now the 1% is about 80 million or something like that. No, the 1% is about 80 million or something like that. Or 80 million or 8 million of them. It's enough for them. It's enough for them. 8%. Well, let me see. 1% of about is so much people in the war right now by 8 billion. Let me see. Yeah. 80 million of them, the 1% of the rich elite. Yeah, bro. Yeah. 8 billion around the region. So the 1% of the rich elite is 80 million of them. So them same AI robot we see about. What if you want to cause this war right now? They want to replace them. They want to go and dead out because remember now, loudest cry part now. Yeah, Mirabel. Yeah, fear is the human loudest cry indeed. Right? Them know when them same human beings dead out, they're going to replace them with the robots them. So guess what? Human beings can't, the struggling human beings that are in the army and things so, they can't find them going back to them and like what? Remember Ugunsi say? Yeah? You remember Ugunsi say? If them same police, them black police and black soldiers turn and find them going in the direction, the opposite direction, them lock up Ugunsi for that, no? The white man them don't know that here what? If we get soldiers human there, them human they say turn around and find the guns to we. We want to eliminate them out of the equation. We gonna use we robots them. And you are going to do the research, you are going to say these robots agile, these robots can play tennis, they must be playing cricket now. They're going to make them for start swim, they can do all kind of thing. These robots say they're going to do what they got to do. You understand? They could flick, they could run with big loads of aftersack on their back, with big guns in them hand. You understand? And you can push them to just roll your ear. Morning. You understand? They know though. These white boys know though. So they want they itching for war. And that's why they tell the people, let the Venezuelans them come over. Let them come over, man. Yeah, let them come over. And they're giving the people money for do it too. I hear they getting money for that, no? They getting money for that. Because they know when you see the Venezuelans them do over in a reasonable bunch, they'll create a problem now with them same Venezuelans. You understand? And the problem with them creating the Venezuelans them is that they'll cause them for create a problem. And when they create a problem now, we ain't got quiet them down. Yeah? We got quiet them down. So some of them got for dead. So when you see that happen, just like how Zelensky doing what he got to do for them, with them same Russians, and then Russia come and attack Ukraine, the Venezuelans them gonna say, you know what? We get Venezuelan citizens in Guyana who get them killed out, so we get for attack Guyana. And then we get a reason for attack Guyana. Now America now get a reason for coming into Guyana for settle. Now we got to defend Guyana. And the war will start between Guyana and the Venezuelans. Because they get the agenda. Remember the day, oil still pumping out there. We can't keep track of them no more. We can't keep track of them no more, so they want to drag how much oil they want to carry away. Drag and carry away. We can't keep track of them no more. Them same politicians that you see making a big bag, them man gonna run left, we right, because they get the money for travel and leave the country. And guess who was struggle and punish? Those of us who don't get the money for travel and beat out, we gotta stay right here and punish. When the war going down. And when the war start, people just get hungry. So the ones them who get 1 2 illegal firearm with them go start walking around the place and start robbing other people. And then the raping gonna start. And then the human smuggling gonna start. And then more drugs on there running through the place because what? Chaos completely. We have to no track right now. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Share the life when people share the life. You understand? That's what they're aiming for do. That is what they're aiming for do, people. These people here are itching. Yeah, your reverence the aisle. Yeah. This is what they're aiming for do. You understand? They have an agenda. They have an agenda. Listen, I hear they say, I didn't want to talk this say, but I'm going to talk come now. I didn't want to talk it because it kind of give the PPP a little edge. But I'm going to still talk it. And this is something that is additional to what the white man doing. How he playing the PPP and he playing Norton. This is in addition to it. The PPP right now is aligning themselves with the BRICS. With BRICS. They are. And that is a major threat to the US. Because Africa don't want US around them no more. Because they remember what they do to Patrice Lumumba and all the rest of African leaders. And BRICS right now is in Africa. China, Brazil, Russia, India. Right now, if you all forget, there is a road that is being built from Linden straight up to catch Brazil. The road got to complete. Because as long as the road complete from Brazil straight to Linden, and then from Linden straight on to Georgetown, trading will take place between Guyana and Brazil. So we don't have to depend on the US to trade in. You understand? Yeah, soldier, morning. Plus, there's a bridge that is supposed to be built between Suriname and Guyana. So, remember now, Colette? Chicken man coming to you. So, when this bridge from Guyana to Suriname is built, trading now can take place from Suriname straight to Brazil. And Brazil now connected directly to BRICS. So you can trade in the currency that BRICS using. The US can't take though. The US scared though. They want a foothold in Guyana. This is why Sarah and Lynch trying her best to get so much of US investors into the country. Because as long as them US investors come into the country, they're going to get a reason when this whole thing go down for bring them soldier, the army into air and bring us under a subjection war. Alright, good. For like a fancy word. Bring the army here for control we. If you have forget why they put out Granger to power also too, it's because Granger said no to the installation of the army. Granger said no. You understand? Because how BRICS going is that the US dollar is going to reduce in its value. You understand? So when the US dollar reduces in its value, US is going to start struggle. Watch, right now in Britain, they get big protests going on. Big protests going on in Britain. Cost of living higher than they could ever expect in their entire life. In Britain, you know, Now, I want you to get a clear knowledge of the people's mentality, these neo-colonizers. The royal family are trillionaires. They get trillions. You hear me now? Trillions them people they say get. But yet still them own people. Their own people, they can alleviate the pressure. Yeah, brother. The own people, them not alleviating the pressure, but the people know. In Canada as well too, cost of living, high. Why? Here with the chauvinism people they say do. They allow America and join with America, with NATO and the EU all them, and put sanction on Russia. While Russia was supplying cheap natural gas to them. Now because at the same lack of the same cheap natural gas, the cost of living got for rise. Because now they get a higher demand for the regular fuel. For keep the place, remember now the place is always cold. So the place is warm now. You understand? So they don't get a fuel no more. They got to pay 3 times, some place 4 times, some place 7 times the price. Where they were getting this fuel from Russia for. Right now in the EU. Right now in the West. So, just what's going on in Britain right now, start happening in the US. Cost of living start rise. Pressure upon the people, the regular people, pressure. Plus, the US is in trillions of debt with an owe to all over the world. Trillions. Trillions. You understand? Putting them own people under pressure. There's where them people is. Remember there's a 1% of the elites them you know. Is a 1% elites them installing their puppet governments all over the world to have their biddings. Remember now, all of them, like I said, Things Fall Apart is a powerful book for read. And give a little essence to the book. It was a man named Okonkwo. Okonkwo was a warrior. Okonkwo had a father who was a lazy man and he was not esteemed. But for cut long story short, because Okonkwo wanted to maintain his image, he killed someone that he was in love with, someone he has loved from the bottom of his heart, the core of he. Okonkwo killed, all because Okonkwo wanted to maintain one image. Read the book, Things Fall Apart. It's the same thing these politicians them trying to do. They're trying to maintain an image while putting them people and killing all their own people. For please the 1% elite that don't give a damn about them. These politician boys are so blind because they're tasting a little bit of sweet. They tell themselves that it's nice. We're gonna live nice. But they understand that in the end, they're just pawns in a game that they're not even control of. They're just pawns in the game. So when I come out here to talk to you, my people, I am talking to you because I know the power lies within us. And if we move now, like where Africa is doing, we are going to take back what belongs to us and get these white people them out of the country, these neo-colonizers out. Get rid of all the selfish politicians them and distribute everything to the people. Bring everybody up to one level and then let the country hold one focus. Because if you come to one level, the spending power going to increase. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. The spending power will increase. Right? So, more money will be circulating in the country. Right? We know what's going on here now. Yeah, bro. Illusion of power, illusion of true power. They are blinded by illusion of true power and money. You understand? Them realize the 1% using them, these politician banners. You see though? You see here my brother saying, here my brother Wayne saying, this is why they depend on Ghana for pull out all else so much. Right now we aisle, our aisle is top dog aisle because why? Them cut off Russia. You understand? And put a cap on Russia aisle. 67, what is it, $67 per barrel or $60 per barrel aisle? When certain place a barrel aisle sell for almost $100. So if you Russia gonna do? If me get two neighbor and me get mango tree and me want me sell me mango, one neighbor paying me $100 for one mango and the other one want pay me $100 for 5 mango, who if me go sell it to? I will sell it to the one who paying $100 for one mango because looking for the best returns. My children got to eat. You understand me? You understand me? My children got to eat. So I gonna look for the best. Who give me the best price to my thing? So right now our aisle is top dog aisle. Top dog aisle. Our aisle is the aisle that right now they wanted bad. Right now they watch. Ask Wayne or ask Brent about the aisle prices right now over the one side we pay them soldiers today. They get a right now when you go to the gas pump in America, I saw the news. People hollering. They hollering because what America making, instead of left it inside, where they buying and making and whatever they getting out with, instead of left it in America with the people and get it for use and subsidize, not subsidize, reduce the cost of living or reduce the cost for the air in America, them selling it all to the EU. Because the EU gotta get it. Them gotta get it, them need it. And I'm selling it for, like I told you, 3, 4, and in some places 7 times the price that they were getting it for from Russia. You understand what I'm telling y'all? The 1% of the elite them using these politicians. And these politicians stay getting the money. And these politicians here getting a fast sense of power. And they will put the people to the slaughter. They will carry them to the slaughter or the slaughterhouse as we knew it. They would never, they can't read how things fall apart. Okwanko had children that he was disappointed in. But Okwanko, he ended up now with a child in his house that was taken from the other clan. And the youth man now end up now becoming the direct image of what Okwanko wanted in a son. Okwanko fell in love with this youth man because Okwanko carried for hunt and this youth man would hunt and this youth man brave. And when the decision come, before Okwanko said no, I can't kill this youth man, Okwanko chop it here and kill him. Kill him. And after that he grieved to death. That book there is a book that is legendary in Africa. I didn't even know until Dr. I know what she name exactly. She got a fancy name. But we scared she mother Africa. Until she opened her mouth, she had an interview, and the woman that was interviewing her mentioned this name of the book. So I decided to go and research this book, and when I get this book finally, and I start reading this book, because then I remember I read the book before as a youth man coming up. I read the book and I read, now as a youth man coming up, or when I was in my 20s. Because then I started learning to read and write. At 18, 19, I started learning to read and write. So in my 20s now, I could have read a little bit and things so. You understand? And I read this book. And I remember the story. And I didn't even know that the story is so heavy. My people, we might look at it and say, you know what? There's no hope for us. Scott, you're here. Yeah, brother. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are, Mark. They are benefiting from the racial divide indeed. Because as long as we are separated from each other, they can't conquer we. You understand? If two we come for war, we're going to defend one another, we're going to watch one another back. Because we're going for the same, we're warring against the same people them who want to oppress us. You understand? Please share the life, guys. Please share the life. But if one side of people fighting against the oppressor and the other side just throw back watching, or fighting against the person who fighting against the oppressor, therefore the person who fighting gotta fight more hard. You understand? Yeah, my turn tell me, hey, why you fighting on Norton for? Why are you fighting on Norton? Why? Why are you fighting on Norton? Give the man a chance. Give the man a chance. This is what you are saying. Give this man a chance. But as long as you run into the white man for help, you're going to oppress your people. Check and see what they do with Patrice Lumumba, buddy. Check and see what they do right in Haiti. Right in Haiti, buddy. The politicians, both opposition and the government, are black leaders that run to the white man for help and deals with the white man. They're white man lapdog. And look at the Haitians them now. Got war for what they got, what belongs to them. And Haiti is sitting on what? An estimation got that Haiti has the largest oil reserve in the whole world. Natural gas on and oil. Haiti has that, and yet still Haiti is defined as one of the poorest countries. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all, man? This is how these neo-colonizers work. They put their puppet government in place to keep the people oppressed. Like I said before, man, if these neo-colonizers, these white people, them, that doing what they're doing, that they really had good intention, they would have found a way to bring Norton and bring Ali on the same table and unite them for the cause of the people and let the people them benefit. But they will never do that. They are thriving. They are succeeding. They are being successful because we are dividing. And we know, because we don't know better, we're not doing any research, we're so oppressed and we're so busy hustling for make a bag, we realize that the same people that we're looking forward to for help us out are the very same people that are selling us out to the white man. Exactly. We didn't get government in here. Because the white man is the one who running the show. The neo-colonizers running the show. You understand? We don't have no sovereignty in Guyana here. We ain't get her. Exactly, buddy. These people here are only getting away with this chauvinism because of what? We, the mass of us. When I say all, we, as a collective whole, are ignorant to the plots of these people, the plans of these people. You understand? We are ignorant of the plans of the neo-colonizers, these white men. You understand? I would, hey man, listen, you know where it's go back to? Look what they did to our ancestors, buddy. Do you know the same chopping off a head thing with a chop off? There are more than 200 head of our ancestors, and place the head alongside it. Do you know that is a African culture for chop off the head and walk with it as a trophy? Them white man didn't know what them do. Them chop off the head and put it on them stake because there's a sign of defeating. You understand? There's a sign of defeating. When the white man is saying knew that when they did that, they would have drive fear in the rest of them body. So they understand the culture that is exercised in Africa. I don't feel let me know though. And let me tell you something. Some of us came here from Africa are Hebrew, and some are Africans, but all we black. So that's why it's used the term black. But the Igbo people, the same book that was written about things fall apart is about the Igbo people. Bro, you get a fancy name, Olafimi. You here, bro? You get a fancy name, I can't pronounce the name. The Igbo people, them, are one. Yeah, bro. Apostle Nigel Eliakim. He changed the name from Nigel London to Apostle Nigel Eliakim. Ronel, you here? Or Ronellis. I don't know if it's Ronel or Ronelli. You're here. Greetings. These people are estimated to be some of the most brilliant people in the whole world. The Igbo people. Exactly, there's a Bob Marley say, stand up for your rights. Because if you don't get up and stand up for your rights, don't give up the fight, these neo-colonizers will always keep putting their puppet government. Greetings, brother. Mulo. I know what it means, but oh, it means greetings. Okay, okay. Yeah, man. Greetings. These people gonna always put in their puppet government in place because they get money to the dispense. So they just don't give them a nice piece of money. Plus they get dirt on them. So they're gonna threaten them. They're gonna give them money on one front and threaten them on the other front. Tell them, say, listen, you're gonna give us money, you're gonna take the money and do what you got to do. Plus, if you don't do what you have to do, we're gonna expose you. We're gonna expose you. So they're scared. They got to do the white man biddings. They got to do the neo-colonizers biddings. But we might tell ourselves, say, we ain't get power. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Listen. We are all over in the system. We have brothers and sisters in the army who are the majority. We have brothers and sisters in the police who are the majority. When I say brothers and sisters, I'm not talking about race. I'm talking about the people them who in everyday life has to struggle to make a living. Those are the people I'm talking about. We have brothers and sisters in all. Yeah, Ronel. Bless. We have brothers and sisters in all the public servant areas. People who are struggling. You understand? You have those of us who sell on the streets, who sell in the market, pushing. You understand? You understand what I'm telling y'all? We got to realize, say, you know what, please share life, please share life. We got to realize, you know what, they say it's time that we come out and speak out. Come out and speak out. It's time we start speaking out. Do a little bit research, watch. You ain't gotta do enough research, you know. Do a little bit research. All the information that I drop here on this live here to you, go and look back this live, look back at this live here, and pause the video at certain points and go and type on Google who is Patrice Lumumba, and type in like who is who are the black African leaders that was assassinated by the West. Exactly, Wayne. You understand? You got to exercise the power, because as long as you're alive, you have that power. That's why Apostle Nigel Eliakim, no for y'all know he is Nigel Landon. Apostle Nigel Eliakim, you know what he said? He said, I don't want your vote. I want your voice. Only because you're here. Greetings, sis. I want your voice. Because here why he wants your voice. Because when you speak up, you can educate the leaders about what plight you are facing and force your leader's hand to do what it's supposed to do right by you. You understand? You understand what I'm telling you? Force your leader's hand to do right by you. Because if we create a culture in Guyana here where we speak out against these atrocities that are going on here, is that no matter who government go in power, is that we're not going to watch race. As long as they do stubbornness, we're going to tackle against it. We're going to blast it. We're going to hold one head and blast it so the gaff will come together. The gaff will do the right thing. But we got to start some way. We got to start speaking out. Use your voice. Some people might say, oh, look how much you talking. And look how much the one talking. And look how much the one talking. And look how much the one talking. Remember this thing. Faith come by hearing, and hearing of what? The word of Yahweh. Hearing. So you affect changes when you talk. Alright, Joanne, let me reduce religion out, not religion, faith out it. Because me not belongs to no religion. I'm a part of faith. We're going to take out it, we're going to go to the natural. When you get somebody that you love, and your children, you understand? In order for you guide them in a particular direction, you gotta call them and sit them down and say, hey, this is what going on. You gotta talk to them. And you gotta talk to them. It's words you're using. You understand? When a man see a girl and he's interested in her, the first thing you're gonna do is wave shaft. Morning, sis. The first thing you do is wave shaft. Or you might just walk up to her and say, greetings. It's words you're using. And there's the importance of communication. You understand? It's words. And communication, they get non-verbal and they get verbal communication, right? So you gotta understand that as well. Because somebody could watch you in the face and they don't get the vibes. They don't communicate to you that, hey, they want something to do with you. Or they can relax their body and communicate to you that they want something to do with you. But what are you talking about? Speaking. You gotta talk to the daughter. So if words ain't get no power behind it, as some people might believe, so they might be forced to shut them out, you're wrong. You're wrong about that. Because I could tell you about it. Even who on this life here and who on KJ Broadcasting, you listen to this life here, this is a long life, and over sure, this life is a long life. Whoever listen on this life here, I know I would have bring certain things. But me not expect the chap to do nothing. Me not expect the banner to do nothing by, because the banner there, the banner, hold on, I'm going to talk about Ali just now. Hold on, just now come to the Ronel. Words part now. Communication. is important. It's very much important. You understand? Like I said, those who are here and those who will catch the rebroadcast, I know that when you hear me say certain things, it's going to bring a different level of insight into your eyes and know as to what really going on with these neo-colonizers. With the 1% of the elites that using this puppet government to get their ways. You're going to see certain things and you're going to understand it. You understand? They will come for me because this information they were giving you is information that them want out there. You might hear too many from now if Yahweh allow it, because no matter how much they come for me, if Yahweh didn't allow it, it wouldn't happen. You might hear too many from now I dead. You might hear I get some sort of fancy cancer and I dead. This you might hear. I telling you though. But I don't care. You see when they do Bob Marley? Them killed Bob Marley because Bob Marley was a voice that spoke out against the things that are going on. You understand me? So, I don't care. I am doing my part because yeah, bro. Well, you see, I tell you, is who Adiyimi or Akubi. I know what the piece, I know that the two lamp piece. The first name I can't really pronounce the part really proper, right? I tell you my what now. I am not so versed with the kind of thing that the knowledge you bring to me, right? Have a conversation with the person Eliakim, man. Have a conversation with the man. You have a conversation with him and talk about this thing, man, because you just bring some information there that I can't really do the research. I ain't get the ability. There's one. I don't have the ability to do the research part now. There's one. I ain't gonna lie to you with that. I am, the things that I know is some fine things. The information you bring to me is heavy information. I mean, get the ability to do the heavy research. But I know somebody that could reason with you and clear up this whole thing, and it's Apostle Nigel Eliakim. Must chat with him, man. Yeah, that's true, brother Brent. That's true. The people that are secondary and primary, their friends and their relatives is the first class, you understand? You see though? Yeah, Wayne, you understand what's going on, bro? You understand what's going on? You understand what's going on? You understand? Because when we talk out, they're going to vex with me. They're going to vex with me. You understand? They're going to vex with me. Well, no. We name ask a question here. Ronald said, man, what about this one, Ali? That in, when you going to appoint war? The Chief Justice and the Chancellor, right? When you going to make them substantive people. Please share the life, please share the life. I look at the interview when the question was asked, and here the man said they're there, right? They're there. That's what matters, that they're there. Now anybody with sense will tell you, when you make somebody independent of you, wow, you know what's up there. I say you here. When you make somebody independent of you, you can't control them no more. So Ali don't want to promote the Chancellor nor the Chief Justice to substantive position, because if he does that, you see he get to acting police commissioner too. He want the man to say be substantive because blessings, bro. He want the man to get substantive position. Yeah, sis. Imagine though. Biggest oppressors. Them man say some criminals. He want the man to get substantive position because them go become independent of him. And he can't control them. And they could drop them upon his soul. So he wonder, so he would never give them substantive positions. A set of actors he want, because just in case they mechanize, you get out. Get out. Remember now, at the end of the day, he gets an idea what the colonizers doing to he. The neo-colonizers doing to he. He has a good idea what they're doing to him and his party. So he learned 1 or 2 tricks and trade. The banner Ali, full hypocrite. Full hypocrite. Ali. Me say so. He's a hypocrite. You run gun and do an interview with a man with disrespect you, white man. Disrespect you. And issue racism to you like what you do to Guyanese black people. You can't take that. You can't take that. You get defensive in your position. If you see you and you're quoting Julius Malema, and we say as long as your white man is in possession of stolen article, you are a thief, you are accountable, you are culpable. Julius Malema said that. You only adapt what the man say. Like you for black people. You for them for black people. Yeah? Which part you there for black people? And when them address and ask you, why you ain't talk about them people in Moko with the land getting take away? You want what? You want to seem strong, you don't want to seem weak. Yeah? There's a position of a leader who say he claim that he want to defend black people. Watch. Listen. I want to give y'all a broad brush. Give y'all every single thing that is on my heart for let y'all know what is going on. Why these neo-colonizers are not bringing the two parties together and have them unite in the public of the whole Guyana. Because I'm going to tell y'all behind curtains, the top elites them for the PPP and the top elites them for the opposition, they are friends. They all get together. No opposition in their way. And for real, I tell you though, no opposition. They all get together and they drink and they associate with each other. They do that behind the curtains. But in front of the public face, they go on like if them as the enemies. But 1 or 2 times we take picture with them and show it out there. Yeah, Shakur. And we take out picture and show that them same banners they say that telling them, calling them people the enemies. We saw a video with Norton and Ali shaking on. Norton and Ali shaking on. I saw the video. It's out there. Same Norton that all about me shaking your hand because you oppressor. Yes. Yeah. They are friends. Remember when Manza stand up in parliament and she turn and talk about the duck curry? When she don't talk, one of them in the government turn and holler, don't go on like if you don't eat the same duck curry. Because you eat it too. Yes, all of them behind the curtains, but they want to present a picture to us. Yeah, say the public actors. They want to present a picture to us that they're not friends, they're not associates, and they don't come together and talk to each other. And then we tell ourselves, you know what, we're going to do the same thing. Exactly. And then we know, in the bottom, we're going to tell ourselves, say, hey, you know what? You see them man as enemies and we're going to fight against ourselves. We're going to fight against ourselves in ignorance. All because we don't know that these banners are friends. And we're fighting against ourselves here where we're struggling. Hey, we got to get sense. As long as we see them lining up with the white man, the neo-colonizers, We ain't want nothing to do with them. Because anybody that run to the oppressor for help will oppress them people. Don't forget though. Anybody that run to the oppressor for help, they will oppress them people. Don't forget though. You can remember the difference between house slaves and the slaves. The house slave are run to who? The oppressor for help. And what the house slaves do? Torment can oppress who? The people. Anybody. They telling you that running to the oppressor for help will oppress them people. Don't forget these things. Yeah, my people, share the life, please share the life. Anybody that running to the oppressor for help, listen, how you feel slavery could be abolished? It's because our ancestors did not go to them for help. 9 to 12,000 enslaved black people get up and say, hey, war! And that caused over 200 of them to get a head chopped off. But a day like today, we can walk in some sort of freedom. Because after the whole slavery was abolished, the colonizers became the neo-colonizers now, a new form of colonization. Where they're not on the location, but they're still manipulating the affairs of what goes on into the country. And they are divisive, very divisive. You understand? They always exactly care. The government and the opposition are the biggest enemies of the Guyanese people because they continue to take these white man teachings and guidance and do the same thing to the people them all over again and again. Why you feel Granger could have turned all let the homosexuals them walk on the road and parade and go on and give them parade? Why you feel Nagamutu could have all but he can put some teeth into the constitution for them man cross dress? Yeah, bro. Yeah, but here no, let me tell you something. It's the rock bottom. But as long as you see anybody run as a leader to the neo-colonizers, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Wayne. Real thing. Anybody that you see run to the neo-colonizers for help, but keep we at rock bottom all the days of we life. We got done with though. We got done with though. You understand? We got done with that. We the people got to start realizing, say, hey, you know, one party out, and we still struggling. The other party in, we still struggling. The one party come out, we still struggling. The other party, we still struggling. No, it got to stop. It got for done. It got to stop. It got to stop. Just as when they share do, get rid of the who. No, we want a revolution in this country. Because no side of problem. Truth be told, if the heads of the army say, you know what, this thing you got to stop and that man take over the fore and shut this whole country down, I will really appreciate though. But you see the PPP do? The PPP install one of their own as the army head. This is what they did. One of them own them install, politicize the army because they know to themselves set out, if the army decide, well, here we ain't gonna take this no more, shut this country down. And then allow an election to be kept and exclude the opposition and this party because the two of them is too corrupt bull the boot. You understand? If the army do that and shut this country down and allow new faces to come to the front, people who get the heart of the people, people who demonstrate over the years that they get the heart of the people to come to the front and do what they gotta do, with the army help, just like what Niger do, Guyana will become immediately Exanga for stop the extraction, then they got pay with the red price for the oil. Just like how Niger they getting 80 cents for a kg uranium, and now they getting €200 for uranium. Just the same way, you know, we will get though. This if the army do though. Now some might say, oh, I inciting one hostility or that kind of thing. No, I mean I incite hostility. I say what happened in Niger. And I say the same thing happening in Guyana here, it could happen. Same thing could happen. It's West Carlo. Points I raising from what happened in Niger and what could happen in Guyana. It's a possibility. I ain't telling the army, oh. No, why saying I was saying it? Because these bots, just wait if you say something, you know, if I turn and say, here they say, if I turn and say, right, the army should shut the country down. The army should shut the country down. They must say, oh, you want incite hostility and you want incite rioting and these things and so. And they will come for you. And they go, hello, bring charge to you. Yes, charge it, because look, we saying charge it. You know, you remember we do the Ogunse? Remember we do the Ogunse? So I am just drying what happened in Niger. Now in this way, I still saying what I'm saying, but I showing what happened in Niger. And I saying that if the same thing happening in Guyana, what will happen with we here? So you can't come to me for that. You can't come over what you want to come, because we stand in the court and I tell the magistrate just what I say, or the judge just what I say, and you're gonna look like a bunch of clowns. So you could come from me. Come, man. Yeah, but the Apostle Nigeria Kim is the man for revolutionize this whole place. You see the man, he will not go and join the opposition, or he won't join them. But we know the opposition get a strong base, and that's why pushing for Simono God, because Simono and Apostle Nigeria Kim, they have communication together. They will talk to each other. You understand? And she's a flat footer shame for the people. So I know when you see to them reasoning, things will get done for the people. For the people, but this is a bigger vision than us. Bigger than us. Once Simone go there and she hold the floor, communication between she and Apostle Nigeria Kim, the two of them head together, going up, the people, the entire Guyana will transform. Because Apostle Nigeria Kim get his own party, Simone gonna be running the PNCR. You understand? So it's two parties coming together as heads, holding one head for the people. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all people? Arby North want no communication with Apostle Nigeria Kim, so how we can know what's going on with the people and do better with the people? He don't even have communication with the people. I mean, your own party. You see, we went to make a decision, a unilateral decision according to Gary Best, quote unquote, a unilateral and unauthorized decision. Gary Best, Dr. Gary Best said it in a newspaper article. He made, quote unquote, a unilateral and unauthorized decision to push back Congress, the same Congress that is constitutionally for 2 years, to be held every 2 years. But history would have shown that sometimes it go for 3 years. But the Constitution has it as 2 years. Now, this banner here use the power for push back an election that he is a candidate of. If this banner turn president, we're going to do with the executive presidency power. This banner here, people complaining how we getting all over the place and meet with people without the executive members alongside him. With some of the executive members, some of them settle. What you feel is banner going to do when you see to an executive president of this country? This banner here says a grassroots banner. And he there with the people, mixing with the people. But yet still this banner here can't hold a protest. I could remember when I was protesting out there during the pandemic time, COVID time. Me and a bunch of saints with Apostle Nigeria Kim running the protest. We went in Jarson, protested in Jarson. We protested up in Linden. When the nurses then got locked out to the compound, and Jarson was open up for people go and do what they got to do. We were on the front line protesting for the rights of every Guyanese who the force in his vaccine pun. I had to end up taking a shot because well, my license expire, and they said without this thing you can't get into there. So and I had to move around with my motorbike. Like I should not take a shot by because I should leave the motorbike in the car in the park and I should start catch bus. But it was real frustrating to catch transportation for move from one point to the next point. My bike was the most suitable thing to move around with. So I went and go and take the shot. Oh shucks. Ronaldo, you're here, you're here. You understand? Aubrey Norton was nowhere out there protesting with us for the rights of the people. Aubrey Norton from Linden. And he wasn't defending nobody from Linden. He moved and he go Pleasance. Jack Dio go in Pleasance. Make a mess in Pleasance. You don't hear nothing when... Imagine Mark Benchcup covered the live. The women there on the live, the woman tag them mind, the woman ready for defend Pleasance. Aubrey Norton gonna patch through Mark and say, Mark, patch me and let me get me song with your ass. Jack, you're doing that, and you know what I mean? Even when he come home, if he went in farm, I think he went farm at the same time. Even when he come home, he never deal with the matter. And all of us know, all we know as man, if a man go in your home, when you in the home, and do as he please inside the your home, when you come home as a man, what you do? What will you do? If the law confine you, so you gotta abide by the law, you're gonna abide by the law, but you're gonna defend your home. But I've been not say a word. You know, you say nothing, you do nothing. Then for top it off, they buy run to Sarah and Lynch. The same white people who put the PPP in place. The same white people Aubrey Norton run to. My people, in order for we to deal with the dirty, stinking, rotten, covetous, dog mess, pig mess, PPP, we have to get somebody who will stand up to the PPP. Not somebody who won't call away in a car now and say, me no want get locked up. I did not know lock up make for dog and cat. The last I checked, lock up make for we. Man. We can afford for cast with ballot being somebody who take the stance. Because in the end, these rotten, dirty, stinking people bats up there, we just come out to the party and we get a similar character in there that doing the white man's bidding. That does not cater to the people, the 51% that is living under the poverty margin line. And they just 51% living under the poverty margin line, you know. They get a lot of people that get house struggling for pay the mortgage. They get a lot of them struggling for pay the car rent, the what do you think name? Mortgage or payments, car payments. They're struggling, buddy. So you mightn't estimate them to be people under poverty because they get car and they get house. But they're struggling. So you talking about, if you do the estimation, it's about a good 80% of the Guyanese people them dying the SARS right now. It's about that, or even more. The pressure, real pressure. But as you know what I mean, they get portion, they get the house and the car, but they got struggle to pay it off. Then you get portion, living in rent in place and things are struggling with that. Then you get portion, I live mommy and daddy and things are struggling with that. Then you get portion, I live and knock about this, knock about that, knock about that, and they're struggling with that. It's a set of strugglation under the PPP because the PPP is the one who carry out the white man's agenda. And Aubrey Norton run into the PPP, not PPP, the white man who put the PPP in power. So what do you think he's going to do? By their fruits you shall know them. By their fruits you shall know them. And like I told you before, if you run to your oppressor for help, you are going to put your people in bondage because you got to do what your oppressor said to do. You got to. Anyway, people, it's nice being here. Thank you very much for your involvement and your share. Thank you for being here. Do enjoy your day. For those of you who agree with me while you were here, and those of you who will agree with me afterwards, blessings to you. Peace to you. But if you ain't agree with me, fire! I ain't giving you my peace. No way. I ain't giving you it. Do enjoy your day. I'm out.